Hey guys, this is Sammy Elishar with Elishar Healings, and I'm coming today with a weekly energy report. I'm going to be doing these now. I'm going to be trying to do these like every week to give to y'all. Usually I put up daily cards on my page at facebook.com/Elishar Healings. The link should be below. But yeah, so we end Sunday. There's a weekly report from the 16th through the 22nd. And we are in the quarter moon of Sagittarius, which is very, very good. That's going to give us a lot of energy to start off the week with, and we need that. Um, Sagittarius is about to be an explorer, the seeker, it's the philosopher, freedom loving, just moving forward, seeing your inner truth and kind of just going for it. And with the moon coming to a full, this is actually just kind of like growth and expansion. Sagittarius being ruled by Jupiter, so it's more of like an expansion of consciousness and like clarity on things to come and what to do, and following your inner truth and really feeling what you feel like deep down inside and going with it and not hesitating, just moving forward. Um, so this move is gonna bring a lot of breakthroughs this week can come through a sense of mental action and how we do things and how we see things and how we live our lives. Like there was blocks before, this moon can really bring that energy where we can push beyond that if we can just trust and intuition and feed off that fire. Another thing I want to bring up is that this moon is going to be trying to Uranus, which is going to give us the momentum and like a willingness to like learn, since Sagittarius is about being a philosopher, traveling and learning new things. So I feel like this moon is going to bring a lot of new knowledge and a lot of new information, another new living life, new experiences to go through as we seek in that inner truth. And this might just be through like like learning new things and picking up new books or reviewing things, so we have the knowledge of it, so we can move towards our goal. Because we might have a plan, but might not have all the knowledge. So Sagittarius actually can help us in this cycle as we go into the full moon to get the knowledge and move further and beyond where we are currently at. Definitely, it's like going to be some clarity, a lot more focus on our goals, a lot more enthusiasm. This quarter moon is going to bring with Sagittarius, and a lot of enthusiasm and focus. Um, Basically, just aiming for what we want and just going for it, no hesitation. It's just letting it flow naturally and not being blocked by your own fears or your own doubts, or letting your mental energies stop you, or even procrastinating or getting too distracted. It's like staying focused and using this enthusiasm, this fire energy to kind of change anything that's blocking you, since Sagittarius is immutable. So it change. So it's transformative type energy. So we can transform things that are holding us back and use that kind of energy, kind of like just move forward, so we can achieve new things that we need to be doing where we feel blocked at. Um, Another thing, Uranus is in retrograde in Taurus, so for some of us, maybe like we might not want to push forward. We might just want to sit back and kind of like plan if we feel like we've been struggling, and probably have to see things from like a higher perspective. Um, and really just concentrate on creating a goal before we kind of like move forward, because we don't want to move forward blindly. Like we need to have like a plan. We need to see the clarity. We need to see the vision. Uranus and Sagittarius is actually kind of, from our perspective, ruled by the third eye. So this is this clarity, this inner creative vision, and clarity that's coming. Help you see forward and see ahead. And it's trusting that. It's trusting what you see. Trusting the perspectives that you're seeing and that your soul is giving you right now, so that you can go with the flow. So that you can create that plan, so that you can get a better idea of where the universe is trying to take you. And it's just following that intuition, because you will feel it deep down inside. Really following that intuition. Uranus and Taurus, so it's like building something, creating this inner stability of confidence and trust within yourself as well, and being a lot more grounded as well. Um, so we're coming out from like a new moon of Virgo into this, so it's definitely like a lot of plans, don't overthink. Don't have stressful thoughts. Um, there is like a sense of peace with Sagittarius coming this week with the quarter moon, as like things, you might see some changes in the way we do things, and I mean our beliefs, and um, there just changes in our attitude. It's like we got this a sense of confidence to move forward and to like prevail and to go into the unknown and try these new things and not be scared, not hold ourselves back. We find ourselves kind of like feeling our inner truth and kind of just being motivated by it and going forward from the vision that we see for ourselves. And that's what it is. It's just taking that vision that we see for ourselves and making it manifest. Making it manifest, letting ourselves see it, going for it. We can still become doing this. We can still be overcoming like our own faults. Still needing to accept ourselves, so we can actively see what we're doing or what's blocking us. Kind of gotta look at ourselves a little bit and see what's actually blocking us from moving ahead. What's making us hesitant. Actually looking at our fears and going within and seeing these things within us and being able to clear it. Because these are aspects of yourself that you have to overcome. It's a battle. Personality against the soul. So it's like, be strong, find that inner strength, find that inner power to overcome that. Like, what's your passion? What's the desire? Let that push you. Let that be the motivation for you to go forward. There's also Saturn is going to be trying to Uranus as well. So this will actually help us have that focus that we need to create the stability. Even though we may have all these abstract ideas and breakthroughs, it's like Saturn's there to keep the stability, keep us looking at detail, to keep us, creating and building on a foundation as we move forward. And try to make life more easier for us if we just follow the flow and just create a plan and have that discipline. That's the discipline, really, to hold our focus and move forward. It's like a spiritual discipline in a sense. It's like, trust the soul. It's going to help you create. It's going to help you move forward. It's going to show you the answers that you need to forge ahead. So it's like having that trust within yourself. And that's for the astrology aspect of it. I did pull 3 cards for the week. First card would be for Monday and Tuesday. The second card would be for Wednesday and Thursday. And then the last card would be for Friday and Saturday. The first card I pulled for Monday and Tuesday is the Queen of Cups, which is interesting because it's really dealing with our emotions and our intuition. And I feel like we can be feeling like very, very emotional these very 2 days. But within our emotions, we are finding that passion, desire. We're finding what moves us, what gets us going, what's going to excite us, what's going to fill our imagination with hope and dreams. So it's going to be like a little more of a dreamer as to, like, if you're dreaming or having ideas and you're having visions, it's like adding the emotional energy to it to bring more creativity, bring more life to it. So I can see for like these 2 days it could be like very creative, but really going within as well and seeing our own emotional blockages as well. But definitely also having that follow-up of intuition and listening to it and following that guidance for these 2 days. But very creative energy is coming up for these next 2 days as well. And it's like, listen to that intuition, follow your heart, follow the inner wisdom, and kind of surrender to it. Don't force it, don't block it, just surrender. And just allow the things to flow and come naturally to you. For Tuesday, Wednesday, there's the Lovers, which is an interesting card. Lovers is also ruled by Gemini, so it's communication. But the Lovers is like connection with the higher self. It's that communication, that communion with the higher self. And it's here we making decisions, having to make the right decisions, connecting with our other half, so we can get it's connected with our other half so we get the full picture. Um, and the Archangel Gabriel is in the back, so there's still this seeding of ideas and knowledge and growing and overcoming aspects of ourselves. Um, Trying to find that balance, the wholeness within us. And it's like looking for these answers, or what makes us whole, or what makes us complete. Not with somebody else, but as an individual. So it's just a lot of questioning ourselves and trying to find this deep answer through like contemplation. But it's through like this deep contemplation that we have this deeper understanding of ourselves and what we want and what to do. But it's through the higher self guiding us and healing us so we can see the fullness, so we can see what we are missing. In a sense, it's like the sun is shining in the back of this car, and it's like have the answers and have this clarity and have the wisdom, but it's being able to learn and go through your own inner conflicts and have that fullness so you can see it honestly and faithfully. For Friday, Saturday, there's the moon card. Again, it's like really going through like the unknown. But it's a transformative time. I'm like really drawn to the Scorpion, like transformative, like this hidden energy, this hidden power within us, and it's trying to come out. It's trying to live. It's trying to help you find a way so you can move out your own darkness in a sense and find the clarity that you're seeking. But it's going through your fears. But the Scorpion, it's like the Scorpio, it's like that power. It's like the inner power to overcome your deepest fears, to overcome your own self. So they can move past the moon, they can see the sun, they can see the light, they can see your own truth. But as long as you're in the moon, in your feelings, you will never see the truth. Because the truth is in your potential, it's in your strength, it's in your power. It's not in what you're scared of or what you think might happen. It's like don't focus so much on the things that we don't see or the unknown. Because I really focus on, going back to the Queen of Cups, what's within. Where are you feeling emotionally? What gives you power? What gives you that passion? What gives you the desire? What gives you the motivation to go forward? And it's using that energy to overcome your fears. The moon can actually also be to look out for people who might want to mislead you, but to also trust your intuition when dealing with people. It's definitely a week of trusting your intuition, going within yourself, and clearing out all negative type of energy that don't really belong in your system. But it's like a time of transformation, a deep transformation from within on an emotional body level. A lot of clearing out old memories. If you've been having like nightmares, it's like that cleansing of nightmares. So there's less nightmares, there's more good dreams that's going to come through. And again, I'm still drawn to the Scorpio and the Moon card. The power, the transformative power by going within and just facing our fears, facing our doubts, and it's just being strong within. It's really a week of testing your own strength, your own power. Like the choices you're going to make, going to the lovers. What are the choices you're going to make? Are they going to make the right choices? Or are they going to make the wrong choices? What choices are you going to make that's going to do better for you? Are they going to give in to your darkness, or are they going to give into the more, into your higher self, into the higher energy? And listen to that so it can guide you in the right direction. So it's coming out of our ego. Again, with the moon and Sagittarius, this could be an easy week, or it could be a very hard week, depending on how we utilize this energy. Because we can definitely use this water, wind type energy to really create and have our emotions, enhance our creativity and passion before we can do the groundwork. So yeah, I think that's where I'm going to end it at. Thank you for tuning in. Please check the links below. I will have my Facebook down there, and I'm gonna leave my Instagram as well. I am Sam Star if you want to follow me. Also, do readings, and I do distance healing. If you ever is interested, just hit me up, send me a message. I'm here. Thank you for tuning in again. Much love and light. Namaste.